Hello everyone and Merry Christmas. This is my new game Gingerbread Planner. I made it for Christmas this year and this is the menu of it. There are 28 levels and you have to complete them in order. So that's why all these are locked and only the first one is unlocked. So I play to show you what the game is like. So here's the tutorial. Welcome to Gingerbread Planner. Your goal is to make gingerbreads out of the entire mass. So this is the mass and you have to use the entirety of it. So the tutorial will say more about it. So this means that you must not leave any pixels of the mass. So this is one pixel, this is the second pixel, and you must not leave any of those. To cut a gingerbread out of the mass, hover your mouse over the mass and click. So I'll show that later, because I can't play while I'm reading the tutorial. You can also rotate the gingerbread by clicking the right mouse button. I'll show that too. The gingerbread selection menu is on the left side of the screen. Click on a gingerbread to select it. So that's the gingerbread selection menu, and currently the color is selected. The number on these buttons tells you how many pieces of that gingerbread you can make. So I can make 6 close-shaped gingerbreads and 2 plastic brick-shaped gingerbreads. That's everything that you have to know. Good luck, have fun, and Merry Christmas. So I'll now show you the tuning stacks I told you that I show you later, because later is now. So I'm hovering over the mass and I can decide where to place the gingerbread, and I can select different gingerbreads. So I will first use the cold gingerbreads, and I click to place them. And I used all the cold gingerbreads, and I have used 67% of the mass. Now I have to use the plastic brick gingerbreads to fill in to use this piece of mass. So I'll just use them and I go to the next level, because I have one more thing from the tutorial that I haven't showed you yet, but you don't have to use it in this level. So you win, and this is the you win menu. Here I can go to the main menu, I can play the level again, and or I can go to the next level, which I will do right now. So here's the next level. I will just play it normally. So I place this gingerbread here, this here. And now I have a small plastic brick and a piece of the mass that I can't fit into. So I have to rotate this gingerbread. So I click the right mouse button and just click on it now. And I've won this level. So these are the basics of this game. Like I said, there are 28 levels. They get harder. The further you are into the game, the harder it is. So I can play a bit more levels to show you what they are like. So the first level is this one is actually really easy, because you have to place the gift tape in the middle and the course here, and that's it. You don't even have to rotate anything. So next level, this one is a bit harder, because you have these weird shapes and you have to place them correctly. So if you mess something up, and you probably will press the restart button to play the level again. And yeah, I know how to win this one. You have to do something like that. The Christmas tree holders here, the hearts here, and here. Maybe one more level, and then I will show you more interesting stuff, like the like this. These are locked behind the amount of levels that you have completed. So to unlock these two buttons, you have to win 14 levels. So you have to win all that, and this will be unlocked. Right now it's locked. And this, until unlock this, when you complete all the levels. So, and you'll complete all of this. So I'll just play the 5th level, which is the last one that I play now. I will later show you some of the harder levels, but right now I'll just play the 5th one and show you these two things later. So, what do I have here? I have a floor. It's as long as the mass, so it's nice. As it's a floor, I will put it on the floor of the gingerbread mass, like on the bottom of it. But there are levels where you have to place it differently. So yeah, now I have 2 balls and 2 Christmas tree holders and 2 hearts. I think I placed them like that, and hearts here, and his Christmas tree holders like that. Okay, and now I will show you these two, so wait. Okay, I'm here back. So I will show you the level editor. There's a tutorial telling you how to use it. So welcome to the level editor. I will guide you how to use it, as it's pretty complicated. Okay, first to the mass is where you will draw gingerbreads that the player will be able to use. So instead of placing gingerbreads on the mass, you will now draw on the mass. You can also set the gingerbread name and how many times the player will be able to use it in the upper input fields. So here you write the gingerbread name, like the one that you will show on up on the list of the gingerbreads, and here you write how many times the player will be able to use it. So it will be the bigger number, the bigger text on the button. Okay, you use the add button to add the gingerbreads, and the button that says new to start making a new gingerbread. So you press this to add the gingerbread that you've drawn to this list, and new to reset the mass to start making a new gingerbread, and to restart these fields too. You can see all the gingerbreads that you've added on the left side of the screen. So on the on what normally would be the gingerbread selection panel, but here you don't actually select them, but you just see what you've added. You can set the mass size for the player using the bottom smart input field. So this one is hidden a bit by the dialogue, and here you input how big the mass will be when you actually play the level. Okay, once you're finished, use the export button to get the level code. So you press this button and the code will appear here. Make sure that all the gingerbreads that you draw are centered around the middle point. So for example, if you want to make I will explain that later. Sometimes when the gingerbread size is off, the icon will break. Try moving the gingerbread by 1 pixel in that case. I will explain that later too. Don't put very high amounts in the amount input and the mass size input. So this one, because then the game can kinda break, and I just didn't put any limits in the level editor because I don't want to limit you. If you want to break the game, break it, I don't care. Okay, so you can read this tutorial once again by clicking the question mark button. So this one. I hope you understood everything. Have fun creating levels. Okay, so I will now explain you the thing with centering the gingerbread around the middle point. So this is the middle point, and like if you want to make a 3x3 gingerbread, you make it like that, and and not like that, for example. You have to put this has to be in the middle. And about odd sizes, like when you have an odd size like number 2, that's an odd number, then if you add this gingerbread, it can like look weirdly on the gingerbread selection panel, and if that happens, just move it by 1 pixel like that, or something like that. Okay, so I will make a simple level. I have an idea. Yeah, I just make a simple level. So I will make call. I will make it. No, to well, that just fits one call. So no, I will make a very small level because I don't want to think too much on this recording, and when I was making the official levels, I first drawn them in an image editor and not made them from just thinking and imagining them in my thoughts. So I'll make something simple. Okay, 4x4. So the gingerbread, yeah, the mass size will be like that. So 2 calls will fit here. Okay, I will add that, and I will add 2 small. I'm holding the microphone with one of my hands, that's why it takes me so long. But I will put it down. Small plastic brick, and I will add 4 of them. Okay, so now I can click export and copy that. And I will quit the level editor now, and I can press load custom level and paste the code here. And now I will click load, and it will load the level, and I can play it and complete it. So yeah, and the next play next level button is not here because there's no next level, it's a custom level, so yeah. And if you click this and don't want to and don't have a level code and want this input field just disappear, then you can play. Just click the load button and without typing in anything. Data button is written here. Enter the level code here. Leave empty to console. And I will go to the level editor once again to show you the placeholders of this. So if you remove this, it will say gingerbread name. If you remove this, it will say amount, and if you remove this, it will say size. And that's it in the level editor, I think. So like I said, I will now show you one more level, and I will show you another one more level when I will click, when I will show you this. Okay, so 15, what is it? Oh, it's one of the chill levels. When there are the lighter levels, you have some chill levels and some more complicated ones. Like here you just have to do something like that. It's very simple, and it's a chill level. So yeah, but from what I remember, 16 is not so chill. I mean, yeah, it is. Maybe 14. It's a bit harder, I think. All of them are pretty easy for me, but because I've made this game and know about it a bit. Okay, so now I will show you what this button is. Okay, so I've unlocked all these levels, and I will show you what it is. It is the sandbox mode. So basically, you have a really big mass, and you have an infinite amount of all the gingerbreads that you can that appear in the main levels. So I can do whatever I want here, and it's actually possible to beat it, but it will take a lot of time because you see how much you have to fill, and I'm not going to do that right now. But there are some levels that are like that, but smaller in the official levels. I can see if I can find one because I don't remember the numbers exactly. I think 11? Oh yeah, it's 11. Like you have levels that you have to repeat one pattern a lot. It's one of the chill levels. And there are some levels like that later in the game when there are no other chill levels. So I can show you the 27th level. It's really hard. You see how much of that you have, and you basically have to think quite a lot to figure out how to solve it, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 different gingerbread types. So that's really hard. That's pretty much everything I wanted to say about it. I will now talk about other things that are less important. So firstly, here's the mute button. You can click it, and now there will be no sound. There will be no music nor the click sound. And here's a text that once you click it, it will lead you to my website. Because I made this game, I have to put a text that says that I made it in every of my games. So yeah, and that's also the website where you can download this game or play it in your browser. It's k327.eu. So go there if you want to play this game. And in the other corner of the screen, there's a text saying "Music Jingle Bells 8-bit" by timbag.com, and it's the Jingle Bells song that is playing in the background all the time. I just searched on the internet for it, and that's the first result I found. And it uses a license that allows me to use it in my game. So yeah, here's the quit button. If you click it, you quit the game. So yeah. Also, I will talk a bit about the browser version of the game. In the browser version of the game, you don't have the quit button nor the mute button, because here's a big text saying warning: if you're playing the browser game or the browser version of this game, your progress won't be saved. Download the game to save your progress. Also, the downloaded version contains music and sound effects. That's because the browser version is silent. It doesn't have the music nor the sound effects. That's because I just couldn't get it to work, and it doesn't also have level saving because I don't want to get into the legal stuff, because when you save stuff on a website, you have to deal with things like GDPR, and I don't want to do that. So you just have to download the game to save your progress. Otherwise, every time you quit the game and play it again in the browser, you'll have to start from the first level. So yeah, and also this text isn't there in the browser version because the music isn't used there. So yeah. Okay, what more? Okay, now I'll talk about the mobile version of this game. It's the only different thing is that here are two more buttons: cut out and rotate. Because in the mobile version of this game, you don't just click like that to to place gingerbread. You have to hover over the mass with one of your fingers and click on the cutout button with another one. And the same goes to the rotate button. So hover here and press here the rotate button with your other finger to rotate it. The reason why I did it like that is because it's mostly because of the cutout button and not rotation. You could easily rotate it without having to hover like here, but I didn't do that. And anyways, the reason why I made it so you have to hover here with one of your fingers and click here on the cutout button with the other one is because if I just made you click on the mass size, it'd be really easy to misplace the gingerbread, especially on levels with bigger mass sizes like the sandbox mode. Like imagine pressing exactly where you want here on a mobile touchscreen. So it's pretty much impossible. So that's why you use the cutout button. So you can firstly select where exactly you want to cut out the gingerbread and just click the cutout button when you're ready. So yeah. What more to say? Okay, I think I have just one more thing to say. So this game is made using Unity. If you've played this game already, then you probably saw the made using Unity splash when you launch the game. So you've probably heard about the Unity controversy, and I don't like Unity either, but I tried out Godot, and it's not really finished in my opinion, especially because I really dislike JavaScript and I want to use it with C#, and with C# it's really limited, and even using JavaScript in Unity is just better. But I will come back to Godot, try it out again in the future, because it's a free and open source project and it's really popular, so I believe that it will get better. And yeah, but for now I will continue to use Unity, and I will check Godot in the future again, like I said. So I think that's everything. So Merry Christmas again. I know I kinda late, but I spent really a lot of time making this game recently. I finished it late at night yesterday, and then made a bugfix update in the evening, and now it's the evening the next day today, and I'm making this video. So, yeah. But it's still Christmas, so yeah, it's 26th of December. That's still Christmas. Okay. So, bye everyone, Merry Christmas, and stay healthy.